Today I'm going to be telling you what exactly is a level 6 Esper in the Toaru franchise of Index, Railgun, Accelerator, and more. If you've watched the series, you should know almost every scientist in Academy City is seemingly obsessed with turning one of the 7 level 5 Espers into a level 6. But why is it so important to them that they are willing to murder 10,000 clones to achieve such a thing? Let's find out. Academy City is home to around 2 million Espers, and only 7 of these Espers have achieved the prestigious rank of level 5, making them the highest ranked Espers in the city. However, there is a level beyond 5, which many scientists and researchers are trying to achieve, and that is level 6, also known as System. The concept of System is defined as those who are not deities that reach the sense of the heavens. Basically, a human gaining the status of something akin to God via scientific method. While you may be thinking, this doesn't sound scientific at all, this sounds like something the magic side would be into, well, you may have a point, which I will soon touch upon, but who is to say understanding the heavens is unscientific? Scientists have always tried to understand how physics work and what lies beyond planet Earth. And with the potential you have with Espers who can effectively manipulate reality in their own unique way to create a supernatural phenomena, what if there was an Esper who could use their personal reality to control an entire universe or even beyond that? Such an Esper would also be able to understand all of the mysteries of the universe. Since we don't know everything about the universe and likely never will, Level 6 therefore may hold the key to understanding the observable world and beyond, therefore gaining the knowledge of God, which was not known to humanity. God is more of a metaphor for the laws of the universe itself, and doesn't necessarily have to be a god of religion, which indeed is a magic side concept as opposed to a science side one. But let's talk about the magic side's understanding of level 6, as science and magic are a lot more interconnected than you may think. Although that's a much larger topic than even level 6. To keep things simple, Index recognized the description of System as a human gaining the knowledge of God, as it's something she is familiar with in the world of magic. The Tree of Sephiroth, a magical concept which separates humans, angels, and God via ranks held in each sphere of the tree. However, there are ways to climb the tree and ascend to the top sphere, Keter, which is the closest sphere to Ein Sof, the territory of God itself, and would normally be beyond human comprehension. So, much like Espers climbing the levels, but being unable to ascend to System, it is very similar to magicians who wish to climb the Sephiroth to be closer to understanding the universe. Is it merely just a coincidence, or is there something more at play? Because of Index's magic side comparison, Level 6 is often thought as the science side equivalent of a magic god, a being who has mastered magic with infinite amounts of power and likely holds the position of Keter on the Tree of Sephiroth. Now let's talk about the different attempts that have been made to create a level 6. First off, the most famous, or should I say infamous, level 6 shift experiment was the Sisters Project, orchestrated by a number of different scientists under the mastermind and board chairman of Academy City, Aleister Crowley. The plan was to turn Accelerator into a level 6 Esper, as being the number 1 level 5, he had the greatest chance of becoming a level 6 and would be able to control that vast amount of power in a stable form. The method of getting there would be to kill 20,000 clones of Misaka Makoto, the 3rd ranked level 5, in a variety of different combat scenarios and calculated by the tree diagram supercomputer. Accelerator himself was infatuated with the idea of absolute power by gaining level 6, which was promised to him by the scientists. However, it was revealed that the experiment was never about turning Accelerator into a level 6. It's not like Pokemon or a video game where the more you fight, the more XP you get. Instead, the experiment was merely an excuse for Aleister Crowley to spread the remaining 10,000 clones across the world to the many Academy City institutions after the experiment failed with the defeat of Accelerator by Toma. There is a myth that Accelerator's winged form is perhaps his level 6 form, or proves that Accelerator is level 6 somehow, but this is completely false and not true. It does perhaps have a loose connection to level 6, which I will discuss later in the video. Also, if you're finding this content informative, then please like the video and subscribe for weekly videos about Index and Railgun that you will find nowhere else on YouTube. Kihara Gensei was a scientist in Academy City who was borderline obsessed with creating level 6, believing it would be the greatest scientific achievement of all time, and would disregard any and all consequences to pursue the development of science. His first attempt involved using child errors to create crystallized Esper essence. These plans were later foiled, so he made a second attempt. Gensei decided to use the Misaka network itself and its masses of AIM or AIM energy and connect it to Misaka Makoto to slowly transform her into a level 6. But as Misaka would be unable to maintain the form of a level 6, she would self-destruct and cause a supernova once she did fully reach it. So the transformed Misaka we saw was not level 6, but 3 forms leading up to it, Misaka 5.1, 5.2 and 5.3, slowly becoming more inhuman and akin to a scientific angel, specifically Iwaz, which was noted in her design notes for 5.3. Lastly, let's talk about the level 6 shift attempt of Isaac Rosenthal, which is an unusual case since Isaac was actually from the magic side and not the science side. Isaac wanted to create what he described as the perfect golem, basically God in the flesh, and after merging his soul with the artificial soul and demon known as Togatsu, believed he could do this by ascending to Keter, the top sphere of that tree I mentioned earlier. This also harkens back nicely about what Index thought about System, and the same clearly applies to Isaac, who likely saw the potential of Espers as a method to create the perfect golem, where he did not find success via magic during his lifetime. Togatsu then told him there was a way to slowly reach Keter using the combined souls of 10,000 deaths, and after learning about the Sisters project, Isaac decided to use the Misaka network as the collective conscience of the deceased 10,000 clones to begin his transition into level 6, using the body of Hishigata Harumi. Isaac was defeated before he could reach Keter, so we don't know if his plan would have truly been a success. You may have noticed a common theme with the level 6 shift attempts. They involve the Misaka network. Why is that so important? Well, the Misaka network produces a huge mass of AIM diffusion fields, the energy which Espers produce, which then manifests Iwaz, the same Iwaz which 5.3 Misaka resembled. It's safe to say that the Misaka network is the cornerstone to achieving level 6, and since Accelerator is linked to the Misaka network via his choker, it does give him access to the large concentration of AIM fields, which he did not have previously, and with it he can manifest black wings and later white wings as planned by Alistair. So I do think Accelerator definitely could reach level 6 if he tried hard enough to begin some sort of evolution, similar to what Misaka went through. Maybe his wings represent a mere portion of the power that level 6 is capable of. Also, it is later revealed in the novels that the Misaka network is also a metaphysical tree similar to the Sephiroth, known as the Tree of Klonoth, the artificial third tree, and it appears to have been somewhat foreshadowed considering the references that were made in regard to level 6 having links to the magic side concepts, and why Isaac believed he could reach Keter by using the network. Maybe they were in fact accessing the Klonoth instead of the Sephiroth, who knows. And before you click off this video, make sure you go and check out my other level 5 videos if you haven't already, where I rank them in terms of strength, and I also pit Toma against all level 5s. It's pretty cool, so check it out. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.